Well, started making this video a little bit ago, but my freaking phone died and it didn't record but like a minute of it. So I did almost the whole entire thing without realizing that it quit on me. So, but anyways, this was a SpeedRite 2400 that we repaired in another video. That video is, I'll put a link down there. That one went through just fine, but the guy said he wanted to upgrade, if we can get any more power out of this thing. So I was like, well, let's see what we can do. I said, we got a little bit of room in here to work with, so maybe we can do something. So this was a factory transfer capacitor that was in. It was a 20 microfarad. This was actually replaced in the original video that we did the actual repair on in another video down in the description area. You click on that video. And this one puts out, it was a 2.5 joule unit at 200 ohms or 150 ohm load. So we put a 30 microfarad in there and jumped up to 3.5. We added an 8 microfarad capacitor in parallel to this one. So now we're at 38 microfarads versus the 20 that I had before. And we're sitting at 3.8. So we basically gained about a full joule worth of power out of this thing. We're still at like 7,000 volts peak, you know, roughly maybe 7.5. But yeah, we got quite a bit of more power out of it. I had to do a little bit of jerry rigging here to make it work, but it works just fine. The case was still shut on it, which is nice. We had to modify the case a little bit, kind of snip away some plastic to get that because it was bumping up against this capacitor. Thing I need to do with it, I need to fasten this capacitor somehow so it won't move. I think the only way we're going to be able to do that is with some like double-sided foam here. Okay, I need to cut some of that off. It's a little long. Tuck the wire back there. We're going to hold that there for a moment so it kind of adheres to the board and the component that it's sitting on. So, you know, anything can be really, you know, anything can be upgraded to a point. You got to be a little careful because you got to be able to make sure you don't put too much power through the transformer where it can't handle it and burn it up over time. And you got to be able to make sure you have room inside the case to be able to fit everything. Luckily, we were able to do both. We added about a joule worth of energy, which, you know, if you're going to go buy a 1 joule output unit, you're going to spend $100–150 on a unit. And we did it for a lot less than that. So we're going to get screws all put back inside this thing. Just think of it as like upgrading horsepower in an engine. You got to be able to have a transmission that will handle the power, or the rear end of a car that will handle the torque coming through it and power coming through it. You know, all those little things. So it's basically the same idea. You just got to be able to make sure everything works together right, and don't just add a bunch of power to it so it just burns something else up. Come on. So this one is raring to go again. You know, a brand new one that's 3.7, almost 4 joule output. You would spend about $300 on 250 on a SpeedRite version. So hopefully this helps you out. You know, if you got any questions or anything, just give us a holler. Be happy to help you out. We do work on everything that comes through. We try to fix. If you're curious, this was damn. I'll put it back inside. It's a 1992 model when it was built. So please subscribe to the channel if you'd like. Hit us up. There's our information right there. Fencerfixer.com. Working all brands and ages of these electric fence boxes. So if it can be opened up and tinkered on, we'll tinker on it. So until next time, we'll see you later. And remember, tell your friends about us. And you've got an old unit sitting in the barn, that belonged to your dad or granddad or whatever. Don't throw it away. Try to get it fixed. I mean, some people are so used to throwing stuff away, because it's old, or it's just a throwaway society. You know, let's go buy a new one. Some of the old ones are really good. You know, sometimes you throw away a really good unit when all it's doing, because a place, we can't get parts for it, because they don't know how to fix the boards. They don't know how to retrofit things. Like, we can retrofit transformers in this thing that work perfect. We can repair the boards in this thing because it's old school. You know, people just dumb and don't know how to do it, I guess. So, but just send us a unit. We'll be happy to work on it for you. We're honest. We do a good job. We do all the tests you can do to a unit to after it's been repaired. We don't show all that stuff because it takes time and it's just sitting there pulsing along, so you never really see anything. So, but hit us up if you got any units need to be worked on. I don't care how old it is. Send it here. It's a free quote. If we can't fix it, you don't owe us anything. Unless you want it back unrepaired or whatever, then it's just a freight quote getting it back to you. It's not a no labor fees, no service charges, nothing like that. So until next time, see you later.